Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's doing well, whether this is a Sunday for you or any other day of the week, because this will be on YouTube as well. And some people watch on YouTube. I'm noticing. But we are at part 18. Part 18 of Final Fantasy 16. And funny enough, we're on part 18 on August 18th. It lined up today. Very cool. But I keep streaming, as you can see in the corner, later than 2 o'clock on Sundays, because I always wash my hair before I stream, and that's like a mistake, because I'm never looking forward to washing my hair. Like I either want to do it in the morning, but I can't do it. I don't want to do it like super early in the morning, but like after I've eaten breakfast. But after I eat breakfast is when I attend church, either in person or virtually. And so I'm not doing it during that time. And then afterwards, I want to decompress, and I start to get like tired in like the late morning hours. And so I just get kind of like, I know I have to stream. I also have to eat something. And so I'm thinking of changing my Sunday stream times to 3 o'clock Eastern just to better suit my lifestyle. So that might be happening going forward. I'm thinking of also removing Sunday altogether, but we will see. We'll see. I may like rearrange my streaming days going into the fall time. Oh no, I'm frozen with my eyes closed. Are we coming back? That's the longest time that has ever frozen. Scary. It's never frozen that long before. I also hadn't been having that trouble for a while. Why is that happening now? It's been a while. Anyway, the tech issues. One day they will be gone, but for now they persist. While I have my stream set up the way that it is. You gotta do what you can with what you got. But anyway, I'm excited actually to stream today. I'm looking forward to this part of the game. We are finally at Stonehaven in Waloed. So we are at the fortress that is where the Mother Crystal is on the land of Ash. We are this close to Drake's spine. We gotta get rid of it because we just learned a lot of new things. A lot of revelations have just happened. And one of them is that Ultima needs Clive and Joshua together as the hybrid Ifrit Phoenix as a vessel to do some kind of spell. And the reason why they're needed together is because they can handle a lot of ether for that spell, etc., etc. And also the Mother Crystals are the source of that as well. So we need to destroy the last Mother Crystal so we do not give in to Ultima's plans. But more will be revealed once we get there. So this will be fun. Pivotal moment in the game. Pivotal. As hell. So. This looks dumb with my little headband, but I'm trying to not get my freshly wet gel hair on my headphones. Oh, and now we're frozen again. What is happening? I'm annoyed. Okay, also, and I tweeted this and talked about it at length during the last stream, the soundtrack here is amazing. The soundtrack on Ash is very good. I don't know why. This particular part of the game has really good music, and so I need to listen to it. So I need to find the full Final Fantasy 16 soundtrack immediately. Anywho. Let me go ahead and share this on my Twitch. I usually do this before I turn my camera on, but I forgot. Little purple heart and post. And then I put a little Destiny is live. Because why not? And then I just leave this open so I remember to turn off or fix my profile from the Destiny is live to my regular profile name. But anyway, it's so ominous. The thunderstorm, the melancholy music. I absolutely love it. But everybody dead. So it's also kind of sad. The Royalists, as they're called. Okay. I need to turn my brightness up because it is no longer nighttime. We are playing in the day. Okay. Let us go. And hopefully we don't have any other camera problems or bitrate dropping issues.
The ether has claimed them all. Let's see who went on next.
So this weekend I was doing a lot of editing for some highlight videos for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because it's basically been me rewatching my stream and clipping, you know, funny and memorable moments to post on YouTube. And I was watching and I was like, wow, I was not having any technical issues. Like, everything was going so well. There was no pixelation, there was no frames dropping. My camera wasn't freezing. Well, I spoke too soon because I did have some issues, regrettably, during a pivotal moment of the game. But before that, I didn't really have many issues. And so I was kind of upset. I was like, why is this happening to me now? I do not know. It's like I came back to stream after like several months. Right after that stream, my router stops working. Have to go get a new one. And now these problems. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm just glad it works for the most part. It works more than it doesn't work. There she is. Up ahead. Oh. Jesus.
That's a behemoth. Who'd be mad enough to tame such a beast.
Well, it's Akashic. So is it Akashic or is it normal?
Stand back.
Either way, meteor. Love that.
Get up. Here it comes. Well, what are we waiting for?
Isn't there like a part where this may be spoilers? I don't know. Did they feed things to the behemoth? They fed bearers. There's a place where we save a child from something. Because they're feeding people to a creature. I don't know if it's here or not. It's possible. How the behemoth has been improved over the several Final Fantasies. I always start off the game not using any abilities. Oops. See, and now I messed it up. Ooh. We're fine. Did that for the healing properties mostly. Oh.
No! Stand back! I'll conjure a ward.
Oh, what? Oh dear God.
Joshua! Desperate times. Clive, no! Trust me. I'm your shield, remember?
Oh.
I think this might be a job for Infinite!
It might be.
Why would you turn to him, brother?
Or maybe not. Okay.
When we fight together.
Well, you were coughing over there a minute ago. We didn't know what was gonna happen.
beginning.
Maelstrom.
Too slow.
It's a tornado. Let me do my wind up. Thank you.
Nice try.
Oops. Dang it, I used a high potion on accident. It's fine, it's fine.
This one.
Dang it.
Get him. This one.
There you go.
Over here. Get him.
Not meteor, not meteor. Wait.
Too slow. This one.
We're fine. Comet's like a tiny mini version of that, I guess. He's crashing out. He's doing everything all at once. Okay, it's doing something. Excellent. What, do we have to end cinematically or something? What is this? Extinction? What the hell? Bruh. What do you mean? Oh dear God. I mean, continuity, I guess. They always do that when they die.
Quickly, before we're cut off for good. If it is like the others, the entrance to the inner sanctum will be at the foot of the crystal. We're almost there.
Okay, I don't want to do that again, so we must save. But first... save. Oh, good. Let's go about the scene. Can't go anywhere else. Oh, here it is. Like, there must be something here. Oh, cool. Where are we going? Here. Wait, there's some over here too. Which one? They're on both sides. Oh boy. Oh, they're connected. Oh, hello. Oh. I see.
Nice try. This one. This one.
Oops. Oh, here it is. Okay. Out here we go. Is that our ship or his ship? Barnabas, this is his ship.
Not what I was expecting. This one.
Ooh. Ooh. I did something. I did something.
Nice try.
Dang it, I keep doing that instead of pressing circle.
This one.
My god.
Slow.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, well now I need some. That's harder to evade. Dang it, I keep pressing that. I gotta stop. Run out of high potions. Dang. I keep accidentally pressing this button, like the right directional button, instead of circle, for to use the Odin blade. Like, dang.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Then we better move quickly.
Quickly. Oh, Jesus.
Core of Ultimus Thrall. Come on then.
He was
What are you
expecting.
waiting for? Nice try. crystal then.
I don't see any other way.
Being thorough. And what's ironic is the other continent is called Storm, and yet there's a storm happening here in Ash. Yep. Let me save while I'm here. Oh, right. Ooh.
This one. It's over.
Oh. They're actually easy to defeat versus the Akashic. Oh, great.
Ultima's corruption knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to spread any further.
We won't. Over here! This one. This one. This one. Get him. Kill.
Dang it. It's fine. Very good. Very good.
Over here.
Whew. We got some big bads ahead. I just know it. It's not going to be easy before we get there. To the heart of the Mother Crystal, that is. This stretch is gonna be a stretch. Are we down there? I assume so. Or is that where we're going? We're going down here. Hello.
Over here! Farewell.
Okay. Okay, ahead we go.
There are so many.
Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet. Get him!
No, we're not. Phew. Oh, both. Okay.
Over here!
The light orbs are doing their thing. I think this is the way.
Let's hope this works.
Straight ahead. But I'm sure there's something. Okay.
Clive.
Of course there's more. There's always fucking more.
Damn. They got through my defenses.
This way.
These are like the cream of the crop with these soldiers. They got karate moves. Whoa. We're fine.
Nice try.
New enemies.
Summon Ifrit. Not yet. So I should let the power be sold to you? Yes, you should. Save your strength for the Mother Crystal.
I wasn't gonna summon Ifrit. Not for these. We usually don't. Not for the small enemies. These are still small fry. Okay, now the new ones are showing up before we're even done. What is that about? So many are casting Protect. There we go. Are we done? Of course not. Oh! Okay.
To grow so big.
You don't want to know.
Seriously. It drank its milk. That's for sure. That barely did anything. except staggered it. Trying to throw a lot at it. Semi-prime.
Excellent.
That was so out of place. Just Joshua going, excellent. Oh my gosh. There you go. Get me out of here. Akeem, thank you for following. Oh my gosh. Can we just skip? Can we just outrun him? No, because then more will just compound and it'll get worse.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua.
Oh wait, this is when we
Stop.
get reinforcements.
We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die?
I remember. The Enterprise.
Jill.
Okay, so she still has something. And Bahamut is here. And Gab is here. And they'll just keep coming in waves, so I think they hold them off while we keep going.
Surprised to see us.
How did you?
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall. And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him.
Gav is the MVP.
It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid. Prince Dion. It's good to see you well. So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a lesson. Listen to your heart, and guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all. Thank you.
For everything, Your Highness.
Dion, please.
You do realize the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right? Now, if your lord and ladyship's quite finished.
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
Yay, the friendship moment. And now the point of no return moment. Good.
But don't suppose there's out I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll just tell you to stay safe. Nan won't take kindly to losing her best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean you'll buy some off us?
I'll buy Summit.
I've got some good stuff for you.
Let's Defender. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I might want.
Thank you.
I'll take it. Circle of Heaven. Defense goes up, HP goes down. I'll take it. It doesn't
Is there
bring it
else
down
you
by
need?
much. Sun bracelets. Sure.
Thank you.
You have to spend so much for the orchestrion music. Okay, we're full on those. I really don't buy these. I've used it maybe once or twice in my entire playthrough. My first playthrough. Last elixir? Is it the easiest elixir to procure? No, but it is the last one you will ever need. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30% for 60 seconds. Oh, wow. It costs a lot. No, duh. Okay. Wait, is this what I had before? Ragnarok? I don't remember. Since when did I have this sword? I guess I had it the whole time.
How else I can do for you? You want us to make you something?
Everdark. And I have the stuff, but it's not as strong.
Is all done then? No. You want us to make you something? You don't want me to make you out else?
Let me see something. Let me see something. Oh. Ragnarok is better. I'm just gonna keep that one. Let's see what everyone's got to say before we proceed.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
I do not envy them. I couldn't have made it this far without you, Torgal.
Whoops. Torgal wanted more words.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
I'll be all right, Clive. You may have Shiva's strength, but I still have her spirit.
Great. Alright, let's save before we progress.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. and ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
At once.
We've fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
Final trial.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye. Oh, right. Oh, not two Akashic behemoths? That's crazy. That would be hard for us. Alone.
I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up, because that's... Oh. He was waiting.
Welcome, sons of fire.
Oh. Of course.
No!
Did Torgal come? I think he did.
Come back.
Lock in, Jillian. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. He just saved us the long walk across the bridge. That's all. Or are we somewhere else? We might be somewhere else. Oh, this is where he's going to explain to us, like, all the stuff.
Joshua,
I remember this. I remember.
wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
And some fallen ruins. Tight place.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him and we leave.
The interdimensional rift. Oh, yeah. I love the little firelight. Oh, I can run. I can jog.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
What indeed?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Now we gotta send to hear the rest of the story. We gotta send.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
Let me see something in my settings. For some reason, this seems a lot darker than what I'm seeing on my actual screen, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, thanks.
but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it.
The mother
Acquiring the
crystals.
second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
So that caused the blight.
You would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind. Just unwilling to admit
Y'all screwed up.
that we're one and the same.
Creating the world, I guess. Sounds like a horrible world to live in. Like, people are gonna people. Oh. Oh.
Ifrit. Or what's left of him.
Whoa.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction, but she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have.
Oh. I was talking about
And
mothers.
now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now...
Why did they do that again?
All
yourselves for a place in your new paradise?
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one?
Oh.
Mankind has no place in our world.
Oh, right. They
Is
just
this
created
truly
people
so
just
difficult to comprehend?
to get the
We only
magic or
ever
whatever.
require you,
I don't know.
Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity
Hello,
will have served
Akeem.
its
Yes,
purpose.
yes. My chat setting is because I don't have
Why
mods,
would
so
we continue to
that
suffer
is
that
the
which has caused us
best
so
way I can manage
much
my chat. But I'm
vexation?
doing well this
This land
weekend.
doesn't
I hope
belong
it's
to
going
you.
well for you.
It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother. I can't do this alone. And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent.
Just finished cleaning your room. Nice. I have much cleaning to do, but
Now you must
have
learn
mostly couch rotted.
that this master will not tolerate dissent.
I'm enjoying the game. This is my second time playing it, and I have a new appreciation for the soundtrack. There's a lot about the story I am
My family.
understanding that I didn't before.
We have all suffered.
So it's been a nice
All fought
second
to
playthrough.
survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it,
Excuse
I
me.
see only one other choice.
The picture is darker than it should be. I don't know why, but
You have to go.
I can't fix it.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This
Other
isn't
Final
your world
Fantasy
anymore.
titles. I have played. I'll start at the top. So I've played some of 6.
Bow down, offenders.
Oh, oh, oh.
Disdain.
Okay. I played some of 6. I've played 7. I've played 8. I've played 9. I've played 10. I've played 10-2. I've played 15 and 16. And then all of the 7 compilations. I think. No, not all of them. I haven't played Dirge of Cerberus. So yeah. Oh shoot, we got. Okay. Okay. We're really fighting. They say Kingdom Hearts counts as a Final Fantasy title? No. Kingdom Hearts is its own thing. Oh, he kind of looks like a small version of, oh gosh, of Ifrit and Phoenix together. Like a humanoid version. Yeah, the combat is different in a lot of ways, for sure. Every Final Fantasy has different combat systems. At least everything post Final Fantasy X, I feel like. I feel like Final Fantasy is getting more towards hacking and slashing. This one definitely feels that way. I would say this one probably feels the closest to Kingdom Hearts in terms of combat. But, sorry, it always gets really pixelated, that part. But yeah. I like turn-based though from time to time. I like the variety. I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
Such foul attaint may not be sublime.
Taint.
Gain standing. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. Oh, wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
I will say, I miss Final Fantasy villains that are like actual people. I've never been a fan of like these otherworldly beings as enemies. Or rather like a regular person that becomes an otherworldly being is like more interesting. I really thought their mom was going to be the main villain at one point. How cool would that have been? Them fighting their own mother. That would have been kind of cool. You tried 7 and 8 back when you were in school, but preferred games like Oblivion, Fable, and Halo. Okay, very cool. I have not tried those. I've branched out very little from Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, but would like to at some point when I play Legend of Zelda as well. But I've only finished a few. Oh dear. Are we even doing anything? I feel like we're not really doing anything. Oof.
That's better.
Okay, let's try this, I guess. Can we... Okay. Satisfying. Okay.
Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us. It wouldn't be the first time.
Doesn't he still need us though?
Let's make it his last.
Your fate is
Oh.
inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
I can't reach you. Crossbolt. Ooh.
Prostrate yourselves.
There's a lot going on. Oh, damn it. He evaded. Okay. Calm down. Darn it. We're fine. It's fine. Okay.
At last.
It lasts what? What does he mean by that? It's never good when the villain is like finally or like seems pleased by the fact that he was defeated.
At last. For countless generations.
He was charging us up.
Have we awaited this moment?
Okay.
struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Oh, what is this? Wait, I remember this part. So weird. The only time we see Sid and Mid together.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
So many.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try.
So why not leave it all behind?
Do what?
Leave it all behind.
If we do that, more people will die. Oh.
Please.
We're being put through it.
Somebody save me. Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will
That poor
is
fool
born
is
desire,
still
and it is this
pining.
which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Oh. Joshua is chasing us. It's all.
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Okay, that's right.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield.
Very good.
Ultima.
Oh.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Well, yes.
Still talking.
Okay, we fuse.
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Who? Who? Oh. Do we break it? Somehow.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Hmm.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave this place.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos.
What is Logos?
But we will put an end to this
Logic?
hubris.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Seriously.
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken.
Uh-oh.
And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
He's gonna make this egg in the sky that we must ascend to. Twin side.
And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings.
He's so calm despite anything that happens. It's very unsettling.
Crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking, and back to their origin.
Ooh. Did you just blow everyone off that platform? I think so. Okay, it wasn't an egg, it was a cocoon. A cocoon in the sky.
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon.
Anon.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's anon. Goodbye. All right, we fall back to the hideaway. Feels like it's been forever. Back to their origin.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
That's the final chapter, I think. Okay, let me save. I'll save a new one.
There's something about it. I feel like
It's not calling to you. Don't look at it.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Everyone who's important.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers.
We gotta clean up.
We've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
We'll need Bahamut's wings.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
And the Phoenix can fly.
That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
Where is the fresh air? Literally.
Joshua seemed upset.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be?
Ooh. Gimme.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that should do you.
We still need clutch mine, whatever that is.
my best work, but it'll do. That it? Fine.
We have much to catch up with our misses and Hippocrates. Let's see what our misses say. A new life. They're just one of them. While the going was slow, and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Edda safe back to the Shadow Coast where Mid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make certain the little one gets it. That's right. The baby is the future. And it's up to us to ensure that the baby gets that future. And like the world doesn't end or whatever. Okay. Let's see tomes and do a lore check.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
Real.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Oh, more about Barnabas's mother. Oh. One of the few surviving descendants of the children of Dismekis, who fled from Valistia and took refuge in the outer continent, only returning generations later. She and her clan were devout believers in the Circle of Malleus, whose teachings she instilled in her son, teachings and memories that he treasures to this day. Alas, her beliefs were also to prove her downfall, as she was killed in a raid by the followers of a rival religion. Oh. I see. So that whole belief that there's this new world that needed to be created, blah, 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 was what his mother believed. Moss the Chronicler. Far-fabled scholar of Valistian history and legend, when Hippocrates was but a boy, Moss visited his village on the outer continent, perhaps seeing something of himself in the young scholar-to-be. The great master took him under his wing, however. Their time together was soon to come to an end, for one day Moss and his journal were gone, leaving nothing but a note behind, one which read, "Seek knowledge." The young Hippocrates took these words to heart. Okay. Dismekis Falls. A vast circular cavity carved from the Dalmatian coast. It is here the mother crystal known as Dismekis once stood. In the age of the fallen, man, hoping to claim the power of the gods, laid siege to the crystal in an attempt to gain entry to its aether-rich heart. Rather than attempt to fend off the assault, he instead responded by destroying the mother crystal and its heart, the great crater left behind standing as a reminder of man's hubris. So the first crystal ever destroyed was here. The continent. A vast landmass situated far from Valistian shores. Aside from the most intrepid traders, few have been known to brave the journey there or back, for which reason the character and customs of its people remain a mystery to most. Legends claim that remnants of the fallen fled thither from the twins when their civilization collapsed, but even the most bookish continental would be hard-pressed to explain what became of them in the intervening millennium. The continent? I thought Storm and Ash were continents of Valicia. I'm confused. That confuses me a little bit. Drake's Horn. Oh. A mother crystal which stood in southern Ash, an area now lost to the Blight. The fall of Drake's Horn left Drake's Spine the only mother crystal on the continent and sparked a decades-long conflict for control of its ethereal bounty. After much bloodshed, it was the erstwhile nation of Veldermark which finally subjugated the warring tribes of Ash and established a kingdom around what is now Stonehill. Okay, so the continent is... Actually, I don't know. I need to see where it is on the map. The War of the Magi. Wasn't there a War of the Magi in Final Fantasy VI? One of the many great conflicts waged near the end of the Age of the Fallen, in which mankind, fielding fantastical clockwork armies fueled by powerful magics, fought for control of the Mother Crystals. This, however, worked to hasten the drain of the ether from the land and thereby gave rise to the Blight. Okay, so that's what caused the Blight, was that war. By the time the fighting had ceased and peace was restored, the wounds suffered by both humanity and the land had grown too deep to heal, and civilization began its slow yet inevitable march into darkness. It was only a matter of winters before the 1,000 years of knowledge used to build the great Magitech faded and was eventually lost to history. Okay. Circle of Malleus. So this is the religion. The ancient religion from which more recent savior cults grew. Its beliefs were originally drawn from murals left behind by the people who lived near the Mother Crystal Dismekis. But while at one point it was a faith followed throughout Valicia, time and the fading memory of the ancient culture that spawned it saw it gradually fall from favor. And the basic information says an ancient religion once prominent across the entirety of Valicia. Its key ideologies were rooted in the sacred nature of the Mother Crystals and the worship of Ultima. Though long since faded, scholars believe the faith eventually branched off into what is now widely known as Crystalline Orthodox. I see. Well, we know what the Inner Sanctum is. Echoes. Oh, hidden truths about the echoes. Strange clockwork constructs often encountered in and near fallen ruins. They were once only ever found protecting such structures, but in the aftermath of primogenesis, beneath the blackened skies that followed, they emerged from the ruins at last and can now be seen all over Valicia. Though widely assumed to be vestiges of the fallen civilization, it seems they were in fact originally servants of Ultima, created by him in a time lost to memory. And that it was only over long years of scavenging wreckage from fallen ruins that they took on their current form. Since Ultima's reawakening, they have been guided by his will and his will alone.
If you have
Interesting.
a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Okay, hold on. Now these. Okay, so here is who he is at once and for all. One of a race of ancient godlike beings. It was their creation of magic that led to the rise and spread of the Blight, so their fault. The few survivors of their race fleeing to the unspoilt lands of Valicia to attempt to remake the world. For this, they created mother crystals to harvest huge amounts of ether and sow the seeds of humanity that it might one day produce a vessel strong enough to channel it. I see. That the humans would one day develop wills of their own, they did not foresee. Well, that's your fault. And then Valicia, a realm comprising the twin continents of storm and ash over which the Mother Crystals once stood vigil. Countless eons ago, Ultima arrived here, fleeing the blight that devoured his own homeland, and resolved to rebuild the world and usher in a new and final age of pure reason. It was he who placed the Mother Crystals in each corner of the land that they might harvest the ether he needed to achieve this end. And then New World. The paradise Ultima seeks to summon into creation, one free from the blight that almost ended his race. Though Barnabas believed that he and his fellow faithful would be allowed to join his deity there, he was mistaken. Oh, I see. Only Ultima and his kin shall have a place in this new paradise, a paradise freed not only from blight, but from humanity. Poor Barnabas. Ifrit risen. The two icons of fire united as one, with a might that far exceeds either icon alone. With the body of Ifrit and the wings of Phoenix, its appearance closely resembles that of Ultima, as depicted in the ancient murals of the Circle of Malleus. Oh. So in that mural thing, that was, I guess, Ultima looked like. Okay. Could this be the final true form of the vessel that Ultima requires to remake the world? So yeah, so these are the bodies. This was the body he cast off, I guess. I see. Interesting. See, I didn't get that before. Logos. Okay, what is this? Where Ultima uses mythos to describe the vessel he has long awaited, one into which he can pour his soul and cast his supreme spell, Logos. Logos indicates its blasphemed form, a vessel over which the will of another has complete claim, making of itself a false god. Okay. So Logos is basically Ifrit risen, but with its own will. Okay. Okay. The interdimensional rifts, a place beyond space and time, turn both a rift between worlds and our darkness by its creator, Ultima. Clive and Joshua were forcibly summoned here by the mad deity when they ventured too close to the heart of Drake's spine. Upon fighting their way free, the pair emerged to find that their victory over Ultima had resulted in the shattering of the Mother Crystal. Okay. We have most of our people. Who's missing at this point? I wonder. So this is the origin place. A vast structure that lay dormant beneath the crystalline dominion for countless centuries. When Ultima's scheme reached its final stages, it was summoned from the depths, sowing untold destruction and leaving bleak black skies in its wake. It eerily resembles a mother crystal. So it was there like the whole time. What mysteries are left? Ultima's thralls. We now know what that is. So this was a religious image of the Circle of Malleus, an ancient faith that worshipped with the mother crystals, and Ultima, it depicts the icons arranged in adoration of a central figure thought to be Ultima, the god that rules above them all. Joshua discovers an unblemished version in the depths of the Waluda stronghold and learns that the figure thought to be Ultima is in fact that of Ifrit Risen. So is it Ultima or not? Don't know. Because when we were in that interdimensional rift place, there was like a version of it, but it was like broken. So that makes me think that perhaps that's his like true form or something. True. Okay. The Aki. Okay.
All to the shelves shall ever be open.
I'm caught up. I hope you're caught up too. Let us speak with Joshua. That was a lot.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations.
Yeah, because like how is the
And that is
place supposed to regrow again with the light?
But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
I'm scared.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
Well, of course he will.
Say your farewells, and let us be gone.
Not our farewells. I hate it. Wait, where is she? Oh, she's on the balcony.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
There's so much going on now. Look at all this. Look at all of it. All the green. Certainly we could leave for Origin right away, but there's some last minute quests to do. So we are not going to go right away. So we have reached the end of our journey. Just about. So this is where we stop. So I'm going to save here. And what we're going to do now is end for the day. So that's part 18. That's part 18. So in my mind, here's my plan. Here's my plan going forward. I really want to end on part 20. Like numerically in my head, I feel like part 20 should be the last part of this game. So when I come back on Tuesday, I will finish up all of the side quests. And then final battle on Friday. And that will be part 20. That's my plan right now in my head. So hopefully Friday will be our last playthrough of the game. And we'll have played for an entire month. That'll be crazy. Because I started end of July. And I've definitely skipped enough times. So this was an entire month. But yeah, I'm getting sad now. I'm really getting sad. Because I know how this ends. Not everyone watching this knows how this ends. It is a rather melancholy ending, but I will leave it at that. It's one of those Final Fantasy endings where it's like, yay, but at what cost? So I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything else. But thank you for everyone who has joined the streams. I am sad to be ending, but it won't be completely over because I still have to play the DLCs, and those will be truly, truly new for me. I remember the name of one, Echoes of the Fallen, but there's another one where you fight Leviathan, I think, who's Leviathan the Lost, one of the icons that we never got to meet. So that'll be fun. So I may play that right away or take a break and then come back with it. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. So hopefully I see you for the next 2 streams that are hopefully the final 2 streams of the game. Until then, have a great start to your week, y'all. I'll see you then.